Sorry, the red ink is still there, but it's not quite as bad as it was. Market's coming back a bit. The Dow's only down 50 points. It had been down much more than that. And the Nasdaq, it was down 400, now it's down 93. Dale Smothers joins me now. All right, Dale, we do have a tech sell-off. It's coming back a little bit. How far do you think it goes? How far does this sell-off take us down?
Good to be with you, Stuart. You know, and that sell-off started to reverse just a little bit when you started singing Friday, Friday. So keep singing. It's going to make things better. You know, the tech sell-off is, in our opinion, just a wall of worry that is being built in the investor's mind. The idea that there is inflation that will be fought with a Fed rate hike, the idea that Iran could be the driving factor behind that, and it's still not settled. And then, of course, China and unveiling its own AI models and the derailment of, let's say, American dominance in AI has caused a little bit of profit taking here. This wall of worry, however, in our opinion, is going to continue to be climbed with a broadening market, which we've seen. If we take a look at an ETF like RSP, for instance, it was a rotation out of tech into the broader market. And I think in this climb of the wall of worry, we're going to see earnings climbing with the ladder, and it will continue this climb. This is our opinion of the S&P 500 and why we have a price target of S&P at 8,000 by the end of the year.
Oh, we'd like to see that. I know there's one stock in particular that you really do like at this moment, and that is McDonald's. Okay, it's stock 265 is the price right now. Why do you like it so much?
Yeah, you know, we don't want to try to catch a falling knife here, but the market has ordered AI with every meal, it feels, and it might be a good time to bring a little bit of value back to the menu. McDonald's is a great place for that. It's 20% off of its all-time high, Stuart. It's at its 200-week moving average, just slightly below. And I think that's a perfect time to buy a good name like McDonald's. You also got to realize that it's back to its normal PE valuation. And the reality is McDonald's probably stands to benefit in its next earnings call. We'll probably see the World Cup effect take a predominant stance in the earnings, because we've got international visitors here coming for the first time to America. McDonald's is a sponsor of that World Cup, and I think you're just going to want to experience America. McDonald's, what else is there besides McDonald's to scream America? I'll tell you, McDonald's at this point, when all the sellers have left the room, we're going to come in and buy a really good name at a discount.
Okay, we hear you. Thanks so much for joining us. Always appreciated, Dale, and we'll see you again next week, that's for sure.
Always a pleasure.
All right, still ahead. One state could soon give their teachers paid leave for choosing to have an abortion. Good God. We'll tell you where that's happening. The plan to evaluate